Welcome back to Cozy English Podcast. My name is Melody.
And I'm Avery. We're so glad you can join us today for another relaxing and useful English lesson.
Okay, Avery, let's set a scene for our listeners. Imagine you are at a nice restaurant. You're really hungry and you've been waiting for your food.
I can picture it now. I'm looking at the menu. Maybe I ordered a big, delicious pasta dish. I can almost smell it.
Exactly. You're excited. The waiter or waitress finally comes to your table with a plate. They smile and say, "Enjoy your meal." But then you look down and it's not pasta. It's a salad.
Oh no, that's the worst feeling. You're hungry and you were so ready for that pasta.
Right. And you feel a little nervous. You want to be polite, but you also want the food you ordered. What do you say in English? You don't want to be rude, but you need to fix the problem.
That can be a really uncomfortable situation, especially when you're speaking a new language. You might worry about using the wrong words.
Well, that is exactly what we are going to help with today. In this episode, we'll teach you the useful English vocabulary and polite phrases you need for restaurant problems.
That's right. By the end of this episode, you will know how to make a polite complaint and get the meal you wanted, all while staying calm and confident.
Okay, let's start with some key vocabulary. These are words you will hear and use at a restaurant. Avery, why don't you start us off with the basic words for food and service?
Absolutely. First up is order. Your order is what you ask for. For example, I would like to order the pizza. It can be a verb, the action, or a noun, the thing you ordered.
And you choose your order from the menu. The menu is the list of all the food and drinks the restaurant has.
Right. Now, the person who takes your order can be called a waiter if they are a man, or a waitress if they are a woman.
That's a good point. A lot of people now use a word that works for everyone, server. It's very common and always polite. Our server was very friendly.
Server. Yes, that's a great one to use. Okay, next we have dish and meal. A dish is one specific food item, like a plate of pasta. A meal is all the food you eat at one time, maybe an appetizer, a main dish, and a drink.
And at the very end, you get the receipt. The receipt is the piece of paper that shows how much you need to pay. Sometimes it's also called the bill or the check.
Perfect. So that's the basic vocabulary. Now let's learn some problem words for when things go wrong. Melody?
Okay, the most simple problem word is wrong. I received the wrong dish. It means incorrect or not what you wanted.
Another useful word is missing. This is for when part of your order did not arrive. My French fries are missing.
Missing. Good one. Now, let's talk about the food's temperature. If your food should be hot, but it's not, you can say it is cold. My soup is cold.
Right. And for cooked food, like meat or vegetables, there are two problems. Overcooked means it was cooked for too long. It might be dry or burnt. Undercooked means it was not cooked enough. It might still be raw inside.
Those are so important, especially for things like steak. And finally, the solution you want is a replacement. A replacement is a new, correct dish. Could I please have a replacement?
Excellent. Okay, so we have the vocabulary. Now let's put it all together into useful, polite phrases. These are the sentences that will help you solve the problem.
Yes, the first and most important phrase is how you get the server's attention. You can simply say, "Excuse me." This is a very polite way to begin.
After "excuse me," you can explain the problem softly. A great phrase is, "I think there's been a mistake." The word think makes it sound softer and less direct.
I love that one. It's so gentle. Another good option is, "This isn't what I ordered." It's very clear, simple and direct, but still polite.
Then you can tell them what you actually wanted. For example, "I ordered the chicken." Simple and clear.
If you want them to look at their notes, you can ask, "Could you check my order, please?" The word could is fantastic for making polite requests in English.
Totally agree. Could is always a great choice. Another could phrase is your request for the solution. Could I have the correct dish?
And finally, when the server helps you and fixes the mistake, always remember to say thank you. Thank you for fixing it, or thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, kindness is key. These phrases will help you communicate clearly and politely.
Okay, are you ready to see these phrases in a real conversation? It's time for our first role play.
Let's do it. In this first scenario, the customer receives the wrong meal. Melody, you'll be the customer who ordered pasta. I'll be the server.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm hungry for my pasta.
All right, here I come to the table. Here's your food. Enjoy.
Oh, excuse me?
Yes, is everything okay?
Hi, sorry. I think there might be a mistake. I ordered the pasta, but this looks like the salad.
Oh, you ordered the pasta. Let me check. Ah, you are right. I am so sorry about that. The tables got mixed up. I will fix that for you right away.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No problem at all. I'll bring your pasta out in just a few minutes.
And scene. That was great, Avery.
You too, Melody. Okay, let's break that down for our listeners. Notice how Melody started. She didn't shout, "Wrong food!"
Right, I waited for him to finish speaking, and then I said, "Excuse me?" in a quiet, polite tone of voice. The tone is very important. You want to sound calm, not angry.
Exactly. Then she used that wonderful phrase, "I think there might be a mistake." This tells me there's a problem, but it doesn't blame me. Mistakes happen.
Then I clearly and simply stated the problem. I ordered the pasta, but this looks like the salad. I said what I wanted and what I got.
And as a server, because Melody was so polite, I was happy to fix the problem. I apologized, which is what a good server should do, and I told her I would fix it right away.
And I finished by saying thank you. This small step makes the whole interaction feel positive, even though there was a problem.
It's all about staying calm and using polite, simple language. You'll almost always have a good result.
Okay, time for role play number 2. This situation is a little different.
That's right. In this scenario, part of the order is missing. This happens a lot. Maybe you ordered a side dish, like fries, or you ordered a drink and it never came.
Okay, so this time, Avery, you be the customer. Let's say you ordered a cheeseburger with a side of fries and a soda. I'm the server.
Got it. I'm very excited for my fries.
Okay, here is your cheeseburger, sir. Let me know if you need anything else.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, it looks delicious, thank you. I think something is missing though. I also ordered fries and a soda.
Oh, of course. My apologies. The kitchen is very busy. I'll go get your drink right now. The fries should be out in just a moment.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Here's your soda, and I'll be right back with those fries.
Perfect. And scene. Very smooth, Melody.
Thanks. So let's talk about it. Avery started the same way, with a polite, "Excuse me."
Right, but this time I first said something positive. I said, "It looks delicious, thank you." This is a really nice technique. It shows you're happy with the food you have before you mention the problem.
That's a great tip. It makes the conversation very friendly. Then you use the phrase, "I think something is missing." Again, the word think softens it. It's much nicer than saying, "You forgot my fries."
And then I clearly stated what was missing. I also ordered fries and a soda. Again, keeping it simple is best.
And as the server, I apologized and gave a quick, simple reason. The kitchen is very busy, which helps the customer understand. Then I immediately took action.
Right. A couple of other phrases you could use in this situation. You could ask directly, "Could you bring the fries, please?"
Or for a drink, you could say, "I don't think I received my drink." Once again, that "I don't think" phrase is a very gentle way to point out a mistake.
The key is to just be calm and clear. The server is usually happy to help you. They want you to have a good experience.
Okay, on to our third and final role play. This one can sometimes feel the most uncomfortable. This is when the food isn't right.
Right. Maybe your soup is cold or your steak is overcooked. You have the food, but there's a problem with its quality.
This time, let's say I'm the customer. I've ordered a bowl of soup and it's arrived cold. Avery, you're the server again.
Okay, no problem. I'll come by the table to check on you. How is everything tasting over here?
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you, but my soup is a bit cold.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I can take it back to the kitchen for you.
Thank you. Would it be possible to get it heated up?
Of course, or we can make you a fresh hot bowl if you prefer.
Oh, a fresh one would be wonderful if it's not too much trouble.
It's no trouble at all. I'll be right back.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And scene. Excellent job, Melody. You handled that perfectly.
Thank you. This one requires a little more careful language. I started with, "I'm sorry to bother you." This shows you respect the server's time and that you feel a little bad about complaining.
It's a very polite opening. Then you stated the problem clearly and simply. My soup is a bit cold. Using a bit also softens the complaint. It sounds less aggressive than my soup is cold.
Yes, a bit or a little are great words for this. Then I asked for a solution using a very polite question form. Would it be possible to get it heated up?
That phrase, would it be possible to, is like a magic key in English for polite requests. It's so respectful. You could also say, could this be heated up, or would it be possible to replace it?
Exactly. And when you offered a fresh bowl, I showed I was grateful by saying, if it's not too much trouble. This acknowledges their extra work and shows appreciation.
And as always, it ends with a thank you. This politeness ensures that even with a problem, the experience stays positive for everyone. The restaurant wants to fix the issue for you.
Okay, now it's your turn to practice. We've learned the vocabulary and the phrases, and we've seen them in role plays. Now we want you to speak.
That's right. We're going to say some of the most important phrases from today's lesson. Listen carefully and then repeat the phrase out loud in the pause. Ready?
Okay, let's start with the first one. Repeat after me. Excuse me, I think there's been a mistake.
Great job. Now for the next one. Repeat, this isn't what I ordered.
Wonderful. Okay, here's a polite question. Repeat, could you check my order, please?
Excellent. And another polite request. Repeat, would it be possible to replace it?
You're doing great. Last one. Repeat, thank you. I appreciate it.
Fantastic. Now for a little challenge. Imagine you are in a restaurant. You ordered fish, but you received chicken. In the next pause, try to explain the problem politely to the server. Start with, excuse me. Ready? Go.
Wonderful practice. Did you say something like, excuse me, I think there's a mistake. I ordered the fish? If you did, you are doing a perfect job.
Even just practicing these phrases by yourself can build so much confidence for when you need to use them in the real world.
That's so true. Now, we've covered the most common problems, but let's dive a little deeper into describing the food itself. Sometimes the problem isn't that the food is cold, but that the quality isn't what you expected.
That's a great point, Melody. Let's learn a few more specific words to describe food. For example, if your food has very little flavor, you can say it is bland. This soup is very bland.
Well, that brings us to the end of our episode. Let's do a quick recap of what we learned today.
We started with some essential restaurant vocabulary, words like order, menu, server, and receipt. We also learned problem words like wrong, missing, cold, and overcooked.
Then we learned the most important polite phrases for making a complaint. We learned how to start the conversation with, excuse me, and how to soften our language with phrases like, I think there's been a mistake.
We practice making polite requests using the magic words could and would, like in, could I have the correct dish, or would it be possible to replace it?
The most important lesson is to always stay calm and be respectful. A polite tone and a simple thank you can make any difficult situation much easier to solve.
Exactly. Now you can solve restaurant problems politely and confidently in English. You have the tools to handle these situations with grace.
We hope this lesson was helpful for you. For your own practice, we have a question for you.
Write in the comments below this episode, have you ever received the wrong meal at a restaurant? What happened? We would love to read your stories.
Thank you for joining us on the Cozy English Podcast. Until next time, happy learning.
Bye for now.